So Revelation chapter 13 verse 14 also says that he deceived all that dwells upon the earth, that they should make an image unto the beast that was wounded with a sword and did live. This is a double entendre. That means it has two meanings, and the two meanings are applicable. Now, the first meaning is Jesus the Christ. They made a white creature and they proclaimed that creature as God. And we got to understand that the principle or the concept of Jesus came in AD 331. But the physical appearance of Jesus came in 1498 when Leonardo da Vinci drew the Last Supper. It is here the physical principle of Jesus came about. You see, in this era, most artists drew these murals based on models. And Leonardo da Vinci wanted someone to represent Jesus and other people to represent the disciples. So who did he get? He got Pope Alexander VI, homosexual son by the name of Caesar Borgia, and his homosexual lovers. Caesar Borgia, he was a homosexual with many, many, many lovers. So when you worship Jesus, you are really worshiping Caesar Borgia, Pope Alexander VI, homosexual son. The second meaning of this part of the scriptures is they were going to recreate the principles and practice of Rome. Rome was represented by the beast that got the deadly wound and were healed. Rome was a world conqueror, a world leader, but they became just a province in Italy. The monarch of Rome was given a place in Italy, 9 acres, the Vatican City, where the monarch of Rome maintained sovereignty over the Vatican. That was when the deadly wound was healed. What part of the Roman culture and history they want us to replicate? Most people think the Roman Catholic priests raping little boys and getting involved in homosexuality. They thought that these were just rogue priests who were unable to control their sexual passion and were willing to take advantage of young children. But this is not so. Homosexuality was an integral part of the Roman culture. The Roman even had a festival that was dedicated to homosexuality. It was called Saturnalia, and it was a 9-day festival. In Saturnalia, all law and morals were suspended for the period of that festival. This gave the adult Roman Caucasians men the rights and the privilege to go about in their communities and rape young boys, because they had to believe that if you were the first person to deflower a young boy, then you owns that boy's life. He owes you his obedience. You take all of his power. So Saturnalia was really dedicated so that the Romans could go about and get involved in homosexual rape of young boys in order to own their power and to control them. America have deceived the entire world. Nothing is wrong with homosexuality. And to have homosexuality as a crime on the law books, as in buggery, is not right, and it should change. Now every nation on the earth is rushing to repeal their old buggery act. They are altering their laws to make marriage not only between a man and a woman, but also between 2 men and 2 women. Not only did they create a literal image of the beast, the Caucasians, which is called Jesus Christ, but they have also replicated an image of those practices that were held dear to the beast, the Caucasian nation. And those practices is homosexuality.